Hey guys, today is July the 11th of 2021, and I wanted to go over the Nifty 50 using the Gann price and time technical analysis. I did a video a while back, I think it was April, maybe April 14th, saying that things look like it could probably push lower, but the Nifty has continued pushing higher, and I watch it here and there, but today I spent some time analyzing this chart. And mind you, I don't have a lot of data. I have data from 2007. I got this low right here in 2008, and then I'm working with all this data right here. So I'm going to show you some interesting things on the Nifty 50 that you should look into or be aware of for this week's trading. The first one is that we're trending higher, so that's a good thing. You got the gray and the green. This is the 100 simple moving average and the 200. So it's indicating that we're trending higher. So higher highs and higher lows are in play. If we crack above 15,900, next level of resistance or target would be that 17,993. This is all for the bullish side of trading. You want to go with the path of least resistance, which is the top side. But I'm showing, analyzing this chart, there's a lot of heavy resistance right here, and I'm going to show you what I'm seeing. But other than that, it's trending higher. Key support levels you want to keep an eye on is 15.43.2 and 14.7. If you look at the RSI, there is a divergence. Price action is going higher. This is making a lower high. So keep an eye on that. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to take out the moving averages and just kind of leave the trend lines there just so you can kind of see what's happening. And like I said, I'm working with data from 2007. So the first thing I want to show you is using the spiral technique, and it's from this swing pivot low of the 2008 low. When these two pivot points, you can see that we're butting against resistance right here on the spiral level. And I believe this one is Fibonacci levels. So we're just kind of stalling there. So if we break above those highs of that 15,900, it's going to go higher. It might go to the next spiral level. This one is from the same swing pivots, and it anchors from this more recent 2016 low. And you can see that right here, we are butting against resistance also. As you can see, we if I could get closer, I don't know if I can. Let's close this here. See that line right there? It's kissed it, and it's just kind of consolidating here. That if it's going to break, it's going to have to break it with force. And that was the first one I showed you. So very key level where we at right here on the Nifty. The next one I want to show you is action reactions line, still using the 2008 low with this swing pivot. You can see that parallels, action reaction lines, we're stalling right here too, or just kind of finding resistance right there. So key area to watch this week if we could break above it and close. Parallel lines, same thing. From here to here, in measured moves or in space, you can see that we hit this target right here, 15,900. I'm just showing you this is a very important level, even with the small data that I have. It's just right there. We'll go to the next one, see what else I have. Pitchfork, now it's pretty much just kind of have it there. Just wanted to see. Warrior string, I'm not really too crazy about it. the Fibonacci expansion. So from here to here, you're hitting, let's see, we can get a little closer. We're hitting the 61.8, which is at 15,894, which is right here. You can see why this is very important in regards to that. And then time-wise, I think that's the 38.2 right here. Now, using Gann squares, this is interesting. We're hitting resistance here too. And I think I've got them all from different key levels. This one, so you kind of see what I'm doing. This Gann square, if we go back to 0, this is from here to here. So this is squaring the range from here to here and then expanding out. If we take all these out and make it just more simple, you can see this branches out even higher. And you can see that we almost found support here. And then we're here. When you add the 1/4 overlay, you see that it kind of stalled out here. You add the 1/6, and that's where we're hitting right there. So something to just keep an eye on. Now we use this Gann square, and I'm going to show you this one, which is interesting too. This one is from this range. And we could just, get all the overlays off. So if you square this range right here and then expand out into the future, you end right here. So timing wise, from here to here, it ends right here. So very interesting what's all happening this week or in 2 weeks. As a trader, I'll be really watching the market, because you got some key resistance above here, and some timing using Gann technique is indicating something. I don't know if it's a top. I mean, it could be a top, but I'm not going to say it's a top. I'm just saying that just be cautious. It doesn't even matter if you add all the overlays. I just wanted to show you timing wise. So we'll close that out. And then we add the Gann square, and this was just more fractal. This is from this swing to this swing high. I'm not gonna, go crazy here. This is just more for looking for levels. But pretty much that is pretty much what I wanted to show you on that aspect in regards to the levels that I've been watching. The neural net. Now we get a little more closer. This is the neural net, the computer algorithm, scanning for potential, turning points. There's a hit on 7/12 coming up, which would be Monday. Is that going to be the high? No, I'm just showing you what the computer picks up. And then I did one current with data, all the way stretched out to here. And what's showing, we get a little closer. Hot dates coming up in August, 8/5 and 8/10 and 8/18. Those are the neural net dates that it's picking up. If you do the annual cycle, it looks like we're going to get a pop, in the next coming days or weeks, all the way to the 24th. So that's what it's showing, positive. So we could probably go out of the gates, this week positive. The classic Bradley model is indicating something for the 15th, whatever could happen that day. And the spectrum analysis, and this is just from 3 pivot points on the spectrum that I picked up. This is the composite using a harmonic of 3. So it's pointing down into August, where the neural net was pointing. So is the market going to crash? No, I don't think it's going to crash. But if it does crash, or potentially kind of sells off here, I'm guessing is because there's a lot of levels of resistance from different pivot points in the market from this past data from 2008. What else? Same thing, simple. Turbo Cycles has a pivot high or turning point on the 28th. Something you want to keep an eye on. I sometimes use it just to see what's there. And similarities in regards from different, yearly, monthly. It's a little messy. There's no clear indication. You see this one's, pointing higher. This one just kind of goes sideways, and the blue one is pointing higher. So yeah, the trend is definitely up, and some of these are very positive. Besides, one is kind of just choppy. Turning points, levels that I'm watching also within turning points technique is a 16.33.7, and obviously this support right here, 15.49.3. You want to keep an eye on. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Oh, seasonal. What happens seasonal? We got to get a little closer because it gets messy. Seasonal says that Monday it'll be a nice pop, ending the week strong. So I could see maybe a nice pop. And other things I was looking at, the 14, keep an eye on that. There's some transits within the moon, and I think it's Venus and Mars. And also, can't remember the other planet, but they're all showing, doing some statistical analysis. They're showing, very positive. So other than that, just keep an eye on this level. If we could break above that, then, it's probably going to continue going higher. And the date, the price action I'm looking at, if it pushes higher, would be that 17,993. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the Nifty 50 using Gann price and time technical analysis.